All right. And on one last final note, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. On one last final note was that wow, I started checking out this wow, that's hot. Anyhow, on the last final note, and not to be sounding like some old negativity or doomsday type of person, but um this atmosphere here, it got a breach in it, bro. Man, I knew it was a breach before they even said anything on it. Man, I done been through enough breach planners. I know that hollow and sound that shit make, man. Um, but that could probably be also why all the marine life dying out. What is it? H2O. And if you got a breach, you might be losing your O coming up out the water, possibly causing the water to turn kind of sulfuric, which is probably why all these animals, the aquatic life taking a hit. Um, um, and that just sounds so familiar because I mean, at one time I heard y'all had a little atmospheric thing going on. I don't think it's the biggest of breaches, and I'm quite sure it's something that could be, with all this technology down here and a little cooperation of folks. I think it's something that can be repaired, but it just ain't really affect ground level yet. But I mean, shoot, I know what a breach sounds like. You know what I'm saying? I done sat on some places and we've done been lit out. I know what that Joker, I done been through some places, so I know what it sounds like. But I don't really think that's a major concern. But I just, and anyhow, y'all probably quite well aware of that. Anyhow, but the amount of stuff that's just been popping in and out, it looked like it did cause like a little slight breach on it. No big deal on that. And on the side little note, uh, I gotta kind of laugh at because Father got that ironic humor to him, but that's why I mess with him. I mean, everybody got their little preference and things, but I'm sitting here, I'm like, you walk around, uh, you AOL, you Almighty, this, that, and the third, and you can't even help your own your little one. You know what I'm saying? 6, 7 years old. I can't even help him. I'm like, what the hell? The You need to turn that almighty into not alrighty. You hear what I'm saying? So I'm just he trying to talk to me, and I'm like, damn, pops. I'm like, yo, I feel really bad on that. Like all of this shit, and I can't even help my own. And then he said to me, like, um, I'm glad. He's like, you see, now you see how I feel, how I felt. Meaning what he was trying to say was he was trying to throw it in my face about that whole Jesus situation. Um, because that's hard for somebody to do your child like that and you still interact with them and not have that, because anything in their right mind is supposed to roll this whole place. And he didn't do that, but so that's how I know things worked out and as the way it should, because had he had gave me a heads up on that, hell no, that shit wouldn't have went down like that. But he did that in showing um the value he has in me, the importance. Because when I got on my little ignoramus and made things worse, type of thing, to the point where he had to do something with me, um, it had an effect on other things as well. And so he was just showing me like he just put me in the exact same position um that he was placed in, man. And but that's why I mess with him, because he grows you. Um that was his way of waking me up to be like, you feel that shit, don't you? Um and that's what happens when everybody don't do their damn job. Um so that was his way of growing me to be like he always say, there's a price to pay for disobedience. Um and sometimes that stuff has a fallout on innocent people, man, or innocent entities, creation, whatever. Um, But in my moments of little frustration and rage, I didn't see how, because you're so upset, but you don't see how it affects others. So he just really put me in that exact same place. But I gotta take that like a grain of salt, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I can't dwell in it because it's gonna carry me to a very bad place in my mindset. I can only learn from that, humble myself and grow. Um, um, but sometimes y'all be looking at Father like the dude ain't real. That was just some gutter shit he did to me, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That was some real gutter shit. And he just did that to show me that's the exact same position I put him in. Um, but that's why I mess with him, because he don't sugarcoat nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't got no act right in your life, he sure as hell put that act right in there for you. You hear what I'm saying? But it is for who the Father correct, is he loveth as well too. Um, don't think things that's a hard lesson to learn, very hard. And the hardest part in all of that is learning to try to forgive yourself on that, man. And that to me, um, just another war wound scar I walk with. Lesson learned, and try not to ever be in that position. Um, Hell, I said shit. If I had known that, hell, you could have took me, man. I'd have took that damn hit. You hear what I'm saying? But that's not the way it worked, and it was only reflective to just really show, I guess, in a way, like he do value the little that I do. My server function as well, man. Really hard price to pay. Um, that's life, man. Damn. Um, so anyhow, man, I just put that out there because sometimes you think like everything with him is like he being unfair to y'all or something. Man, Pop's humor, ironic, man. He crap on you, he crap on me. You don't act right, he crap on anybody. You hear what I'm saying? He ain't got no preference in that, bro. Um, and you could sit there and harden your heart towards him, or you could learn the lesson and grow and be a better individual, man. And the only thing I've done throughout the time is learn, grow, and be a better individual. Cause going the other way with him, just gonna get you stuck in hell, bro. Um, or in a very bad position. And the beat goes on with or without you. And I realize the only person you hurt with that is yourself. Um, so I always try to keep an ear open. Anything that's willing to extend a hand to make you a better individual or to help grow you, regardless of how it's done. Um, you got to know that's done out of a. You might not like the means or the ways or how the point comes across, but no, something had to care um, to make you aware of something that you don't have to pay that price again. Um, and I hope this really resonate with me, my hand to God, that I never pay a price like that again, man. And so, um, but I kind of look on that. That's what separates. That's what makes you truly a God. To know somebody crap on you, to know you could have wiped all of that out a very long time ago. I pulled up down here. I could have been hit, old boy, a long time ago. Um, but I still had a reserve on things. Um, but it is in discretion of using force at times. Um, just shows a very high level of maturity about things. Um, Not because you could do something, does it always make that something to be right? Because then you're no better than the something you're doing it to. So I got to question that. If you're going to repay me tick for tack, then who are you? Then But if you do it in a means to make someone learn and grow and be better, you just got to take that as a hard price to pay and a very hard lesson to learn. Yes. So anyhow, man, I'm done with all this talking, though, man. I know y'all got better shit to do, man, and I really quite sure everybody tired of hearing me. So I'm gonna just go find a little place and go catch me a case of that shut the fuck shut your damn mouth type of thing with me. You hear what I'm saying? Because it seemed like ain't nobody really cared to hear my little 2 cents on anything anyhow. And it really ain't even my show down here. I just came to pick up what I needed to. So I think I'm gonna find me a little quiet place and just kind of mind my business. You know what I'm saying? I think I've jacked myself up good enough in this whole process that I ain't too high on anybody's list. But hey, I'll kick back and just find me a little spot to mind my own business. You hear what I'm saying? For real, man. Anyhow, man, y'all have a blessed night and stuff. And I take a look into just a few more little things where I feel like it might benefit others, but not too much. Trying to pry into this too much, it's y'all show. So, anyhow, then, be easy, man.